American Fugitive by Shingo Zhang. Chapter 34 Ordinary People. Ren-Yee stopped the play of the voice record. He said, "After Yi-kun said those words, aircraft 256 touched the ground. Due to its high speed, the aircraft bounced off the ground immediately. The fuel tank exploded. The fuselage was broken into 3 large segments. After bouncing on ground a couple of times, the head, the fuselage, the wings, and tail all disintegrated. Parts of the aircraft were scattered over a larger area on a grassland in Andorkan. Lin Biao and 8 other people were killed in the fire." A male reporter asked. "This recording is very different from Chinese government's interpretation of the Lin Biao incident. Did it surprise you?" Ren-Yee said. "The recording did not surprise me. In fact, anyone who read Lin Liheng's report carefully would see that Lin Liheng had always suspected that her father and 8 other people were deliberately murdered. She had no evidence at that time, so she could not say that clearly. This recording confirmed Lin Liheng's suspicion at the time. The recording also clearly showed us it was Pan Jingyin's superior who ordered him not to take the first officer, the second officer, the navigator, and the communication operator on board, using the radio positioning equipment on the plane as an excuse. Except for the last few minutes of his life, Pan Jingyin strictly followed the orders of his superior." Reporters raised many other questions, and Ren-Yee and Shen Hanning offered their comments. The press conference ended in 1 hour. Ren-Yee created a website for his biography on Lin Biao. He posted the recording of the cockpit conversation on the website, which spread all over the global media. Although the Chinese Communist government strictly banned it, the recording and media comments were spread across Chinese internet within a few days. Lin Jianhun also heard the recording of the conversations in the cockpit. He issued a statement in Hong Kong through a secret channel. The statement said, "The recording of the conversations on Airplane 256 proves that the September 13th air disaster was the result of a government-sponsored, premeditated massacre on Lin Biao and 8 other people by Mao and the Chinese Communist government. 1. On the grounds that the Air Force's radio positioning system was installed on the airplane, Pan's superior ordered Pan Jingyin to get rid of the first officer, the second officer, navigator and communication operator of aircraft 256. Pan Jingyin carried out the order. As a result, 4 vital professionals did not board aircraft 256. 2. 4 minutes after takeoff, under the order of his superior, Pan Jingyin turned the aircraft at such a small angle that no one else on the plane detected the turning. After that, Pan's superior used radio communication to control the flight path. That caused the plane to fly almost in a straight line towards Irkutsk, Russia. 3. When Pan's superior discovered through the radio positioning system that aircraft 256 flew south, violating the order given to Pan's superior detonated a bomb that was secretly placed in the wing of the plane. The flap of the plane was damaged and the equipment compartment caught fire, causing aircraft 256 to lose control. When plane landed on the ground, it was at a high speed. The fuel tank on the plane exploded and the aircraft disintegrated. Aircraft 256 caught fire in the air, and the explosion during landing caused the deaths of 9 people on board. The September 13th incident was an air disaster deliberately created by the Chinese Communist government under Mao's direction. The purpose was to kill Lin Biao, then vice chairman of the Chinese Communist Party, and his family. We asked the Chinese Communist government to conduct a new investigation into the Lin Biao incident, expose the murderer. Mao, punish all criminals involved in the massacre, and compensate and apologize to the families of all victims." Lin Jianhun's statement gathered a widespread popular support. People in mainland China also quickly learned of Lin Jianhun's statement. The Chinese Communist government ignored the statement and its demands, and at the same time prohibited people from discussing the Lin Biao incident on the Chinese internet. When he hunted down Ren-Yee at Jinjiang Airport, Xiao Zichang fell twice and was injured. After returning to Wuhan, he fell ill and rested at home. One day, his mother came to see him. His mother dressed in plain clothes. Xiao Zichang said, "Mom, Did you come alone? His mom said. Your father is sick. What happened to him? After reading Lin Janhun's statement, he would not eat food and could not sleep. She sighed. He will be fine in 2 days. He was very upset. Your father has been a revolutionary all his life. Now Mao became a murderer. How could he accept that? When I was in Luotian, I had the cassette in my hands. I should have destroyed it right then. Well, it would be great if the cassette didn't exist. At night, Lu Wenhui returned to home. Song Huimin greeted him. How is it going in the bureau? Nothing but the usual. Lu Wenhui had no interest in communicating with his wife. Nowadays, people don't know what to think. Isn't there some statement from the top? No. Someone splashed paint over Mao's portrait in Tiananmen Square. Lu said, the square is closed off now. There will be a new portrait in the evening. Song Huimin said, that's useless. Another person will splash paint. After a minute of silence, Lu said, that portrait should probably be removed. Then what? Don't know. What should we do? After thinking about it, Lu Wenhui said, who are we? We are ordinary people. We never killed a Kuomintang nationalist, nor a landlord, nor a capitalist. What does Mao have to do with us? Song Huimin nodded, and started pondering on those words. For some unknown reason, Yang Hongmei was still detained in the detention center. After learning that Lin Janhun and Ren-Yee had found the tape that pinned Mao as the killer which caused the death of Lin Biao and 8 other people, Yang Hongmei's mind became confused at the extreme. From a young age, she knew that Mao was wise and a great man. He was righteous and made right decisions. His opponents, such as Lin Biao, were all evils. If Mao were a criminal, are there anyone who was righteous? Yang Hongmei became depressed. Could a criminal be righteous? It was all very confusing. Yang Hongmei walked around in a daze. A cell-mate in a lower bunk smiled. She said loudly in Wuhan dialect, Sister Hong, your boyfriend is famous now. Don't you want to make up with him? Yang Hongmei shook her head painfully. Do you know whose portrait will be hung in Tiananmen from now on? Yang Hongmei looked at her cell-mate with open eyes. From now on, they will hang the portrait of Vice Chairman Lin. It will a Hubei native's turn. She bursted out laughing. She said, the thought report you wrote last time needs a complete rewrite. Everything needs to be turned upside down. What was good should be changed to evil. What was evil should be changed to good. Don't make a mistake this time. Yang Hongmei's headache became worse. She got into her bed and covered her head with a quilt. At night, in the study, Ren-Yee was reading something he found on the internet. At 11 o'clock, Jin Yong-Shee walked in. She asked, what are you up to? Ren-Yee said, reading some material on the internet. Have you called Mrs. Liang? Yes. She also heard about Lin Janhun's statement. What did she say? She asked when the verdict on June 4th incident could be overturned. How do you say? I said maybe soon. Both smiled. Jin Yong-Shee saw the name Gao Yingying on Ren-Yee's computer screen. She asked, who is Gao Yingying? He said, she fell off a window on the 9th floor of a hotel in 2002. The tragedy that happened in Xiangfan? That's right. I remember. What's going on? Gao Yingying is Yang Hongmei's cousin. Really? Yes. Is the case resolved? No. The case was not resolved all these years, he said. No one looked into the case for a long time. From time to time, someone would mention Gao Yingying's name on the internet. That's it? She asked. Has Yang Hongmei been released? Don't know. To Jin Yong-Shee, it looked like as one case was just resolved, the investigation of another case had already begun. She asked, are you starting a new endeavor? Ren-Yee smiled. What do you say? Don't scare me.